Hey, would you just take a second and say a prayer for our good friend Pat Gray? Pat was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago. His kidneys shut down. He went into kidney failure. They thought he had kidney stones. He didn't. He had a scarring in his kidneys, and they had to put stents in the kidneys so, they could get him to start functioning again. I don't know, something with the fallopian tubes and the ovaries, but I'm a doctor, man.
That's true. You are a doctor.
Thank you.
I can't deny that.
I'm a doctor of humanities, which means I can talk about anything with the human condition and diagnose anything.
Even without examining the patient.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doctor of humanities. Mm-hmm. That's all of it.
It's not really what that is. But
I think it is. And we're not going to ask any more questions. Anyway, so he's going under the knife again today. He's going into surgery. He may even be in surgery now. So if you wouldn't mind just saying a prayer for him, we sure would appreciate it.
Yeah, he has 2 surgeries coming up the next week. So it's been a rough stretch for Pat. And this is,
and none of it is to make him look better, which is kind of sad.
I disagree. He's lost, 35 pounds?
Yeah.
And as he would tell you, that's the positive side effect of all of this.
No, I'm telling you, really, honestly. Pain, surgery, you got it. Mm-hmm. If I could lose 35 pounds, in a couple of weeks, I'm there.
But here's my, because as you know, I'm not a doctor, but I want to be one someday.
Yeah, well.
So here's my diagnosis. Let me run it by the actual doctor.
Yes. Okay.
Pat lost 35 pounds. However, he lost 30 of it before he was sick.
Not worth
Therefore, my point is, him getting healthier was the reason he's having these health problems, and he
liking where you're going.
We should go to Taco Bell more often.
I am liking where this is headed.
Because Taco Bell nacho cheese sauce is basically antibiotics.
You know what it is? It's the nacho cheese, I think, that kept those fallopian tubes greased.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm a doctor,
why you're so focused on fallopian tubes.
They're the only tubes I know that you have inside of you. Do you have any other tubes?
There's probably 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, you have the intestine. That's tube-like, but not really. It's too gross down there. At what point do you say, I want to go into that as a doctor? Okay, now I went into all of humanity, okay? That was my specialty.
That's not what you did.
And I didn't have to study much for it, which was great. Just became a doctor. They just called me and said, hey, we want to make you a doctor. And I said, again? So anyway, but at what point are you narrowing things down and you say, I want to study people's butts. I want to crawl up in there where it's really gooey and icky and stinky. And I really want to, that's where I want to dedicate my life. As a doctor, I'm like, nope. No, I don't want to look there. You got something going on. Look, Mrs. Johansson, you may have cancer, but it's in the nether regions, and I'm not going to look.
Well, just like being Cleveland Browns quarterback, somebody's got to do it. And I think that might be
but that's not the way they act. It's not like you go to one of those doctors and they're like, I'm the guy. They're all haughty about it. Like, I'm one of the best butt doctors in the area.
Well, you probably want one that's good, I would assume, right?
You do, but I mean, did you hear what you just said? I'm one of the best butt doctors.
They don't say that. You're saying that.
They do. They have that air to them, and that's a whole nother... Did you wash your hands with that? Please. I just don't think I'm even shaking hands with the butt doctors.
No.
But anyway, Pat is in surgery, and...
What a nice tribute to him.
Forgive us for that, Lord, but pray for him. Keep him in your prayers the next week or so, please.